What's up, everybody? All right, so yesterday and what's up, everybody? All right, so yesterday and today during London session we had losses, so 2 days of losses, but it's all right. Let's go through the losses. All right, so going into the market, we were looking at our 15 and 5 minute fair value gap. We had one over here, right? Oops, sorry. We had two actually. I believe this was also the 15-minute fair value gap. Yeah, so I'm just gonna mark the 5 minute. All right, so going to the market, we had this price tapped in it. We were waiting for a change in state delivery, right, which we had over here, but we didn't get our extra factor, which is the SMT and all that, right? There wasn't any inversion with a V-shaped recovery, blah blah blah, nothing like that. There wasn't an accumulation phase. Like, I mean, you can call this an accumulation, but I didn't really like it. So I was just waiting to see what the market is going to do. And good enough, right? Market went up to our second 5 minute fair value gap, right? And it also, at the same time, gave us, let me take a look at this, right? It also, like, it went up again. It didn't give any entry points, right? And on ES, we actually had an SMT over here, right? This SMT right here, and another SMT right here. So we had like two SMTs, right? So that was a good enough confirmation for me. So I was waiting for either a break of structure or a CISD so that I can enter, right? So I was waiting, and this candle I believe broke the CISD. Oh wait, it wasn't that. Wait, what? I remember I had a break of candle, man. Why am I doing it wrongly? Wait. I remember we entered, or was it here? I'm so sorry, guys. I should have just recorded it on the spot, but wait, where was the entry though? I remember I had an entry that I lost. Damn, where is the entry? Wait, how did I enter it? Oh, my bad. Yeah, it was this. It was this. It was the first one, right? We had an SMT over here. I believe it was here, right? Yeah, it was this. You see these two candles, right? It's equal highs. Whereas on NQ, it was a high and a low, right? So I was taking this into consideration as an SMT, which I was wrong to do so, right? I had a CISD, I entered the trade. I entered the trade for at least a 1:2, right? But what happened next is we just had a loss, and I realized my mistake, which was actually um everything was on point. It's just that we rushed into it with especially so many gaps in the market, right? We rushed into it. So, oh well, I was waiting for the next SMT. That's when I saw this SMT, right? So I was waiting for an entry, which eventually we didn't get, right? And price action was just going all over the place, and there was no 5 minute or 15 minute gaps after that being formed. So I was out of the market yesterday. And today is a very good example of another losing trade, although you followed the rules. Let me take a look at this. Right, so same thing going into the market, 15 minute, 5 minute gaps. We had one 15 minute here, and we had two 15 minutes here, right? But I believe that price action is just trash recently, right? So let's just go on the 5 minute, let's see what happens, and bam, right? The price actually reacted off this 15 minute, right? The first telltale indicator that I have in mind, right, is that the gap is too small. Should I really take this? But I didn't see any other entry, so I was like, the next gap is right here, so we might have some room and all that, right? So I was waiting for a break of structure or a CISD or for this to inverse, which actually we got, right? But since I was still not that confident, I was waiting for a CISD, right? When it broke past here, I already entered the trade, right? I've already entered the trade aggressively, stops above the highs, and I was aiming actually a 1:2, right? So as you can see here, all our points have been met. Even SMT, yeah, we even had SMT. So I was like, okay, all points are met. I believe this is a good trade. And right after that, right, price went down. This was my break-even point. The problem is it didn't tap my break-even point, so I didn't go break-even. This could be a break-even trade, but it's alright. We followed the rules, and bam, we lost the trade. Right after that, multiple 5-minute gaps were being formed, right? Like you see, this was a losing trade. Then we had a 5-minute here, right? I was waiting for a re-entry, but then the 5-minute, I think it got closed, and then another 5-minute was being formed, right? And I believe this 5-minute also got closed. I don't actually remember. Let me see. Yeah. So when this kind of things happening, I was just like, you know what, price action is trash. I'm not trading. So these are the two trades that we lost from yesterday and today. I'm still gonna see New York. I'm gonna see what happens on New York. If the price action is clean, we might take a trade. If it's not, then we are not trading for today. And with that being said, see you guys in the next video. Peace out.